Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany and today we are going to be doing our weekly check-in. Basically what that is, it's me holding myself accountable throughout the week. I wrote down all the things that I spent my money on, so we're going to be going over putting that in our planner. And then if I ended up using my debit card to pay for purchases, I'm going to be going through my cash envelopes and taking those out so that everything can be up to date and accurate with my finances. So we are going to just like get right into it, but first off, I gotta say, it has been a week, you guys. So if you see in the background my coffee, it is because I have been going through it and I am tired. This is actually a sticker that I made. I put it on there for some motivation today, and honestly this coffee isn't even cold. I brewed it and I couldn't even wait, so I will probably be taking sips of this throughout the video. Okay you guys, so we are just going to jump right into it. First off, an update from last week. The no spend did not go well. I did end up spending money, however, the majority of the money that I did spend was stuff we needed. My son needed some of his milk from the store. I needed some stuff off of Amazon. Might be a little bit of a surprise, but yeah, I've been ordering stuff. So overall, it wasn't too bad, but we did spend on the weekend. So we're just going to go ahead and start with it. I am going to fold this because I cannot write that way. And I write to the side. So the first spend was on Saturday and it was $11. We went to Target for my son's milk, so that was $11 at Target. That is the only thing I did spend that day, so not too bad. And you know what, for Target, just spending like $11, that's not bad, right? I know some people will be going in and spending hundreds of dollars. I spent $11 and just got exactly what I needed. All right, so then the next was, Lord, okay, we done already messed up again. Let's start on Friday. I guess on Friday we spent $6 on Amazon to get some supplies that your girl needed for, again, a little secret project. I did end up spending more than this, but I took out a Fetch gift card in order to pay for the majority of that, which was really, really helpful. So the reason I did that is because I have a little cheat sheet over here that I like throughout the week. I wrote down what I spent my money on, and I guess I flipped the days. So the next day was the 15th. And man, do I have any no spend days? No, I think I spent every day this week. Anyway, so the 15th was $11 again, and that was at Panda. I have not eaten there in a long time, and your girl wanted some Chinese food. So Panda Express is what I got that day. Spent $11. I ended up splitting some of this with Baby Gaby, so it wasn't just for me technically. Yeah, so $11 at Panda. And then that is it for that day. So the next is going to be on the 16th. And let's see, what did I spend? Okay, so the first thing I spent was $11 for groceries. I don't know what's with this $11, but it keeps popping up. Anyways, so $11 for groceries. I just had to pick up just a couple of things. It wasn't like a big grocery haul. It was one of those things where it's like, oh, we need bread and cheese or whatever. Also, I did end up spending $10 for gifts. Well, this was actually, I spent the $10 to buy supplies to make a peach cobbler for my husband because it was his birthday on Tuesday. So peach cobbler. And that is all I spent that day. Oh my gosh, no, it's not. So this was Monday. It was actually a very busy day and a productive day. I ended up going to Walmart to get the groceries and the peach cobbler supplies, and then I also spent $30. This was a surprise expense. So this was for the DMV. I needed to get, I feel like I said that weird. This is for the DMV. I needed to get a new license. Me and my husband have been married for a few years, and your girl has never gotten her license updated. So I had to take a sip. So yes, I changed my license finally, and I spent $30 there. So that was an expense I wasn't prepared for. So honestly, guys, my next cash stuffing, I will not have that much rollover money, to be honest, because I spent quite a bit this week. Okay, moving on to my husband's actual birthday. This day I only spent $35 on food. We ended up eating at this new restaurant that is in town. Well, we didn't actually eat there, we just ordered to go, and we got the food. He's been wanting to try it, so I ended up buying that for him. So that meal cost $35. It was actually cheaper than I was expecting, so I was pretty happy with that number. But that is the only thing that I spent money-wise on his actual birthday. You'll see as we're going through the rest of the week, I did end up spending some more money on him. We were doing it really low-key this year because finances are a little bit tight. Okay, yeah, so on Wednesday I did end up spending $27 at H&M. I thought this was for something else, but this was actually for me. I ended up getting myself a couple of shirts. I don't have like any clothes, so I ordered myself like 3 shirts that hopefully will fit. I don't even know how they're gonna look because honestly, every time I order stuff online, I feel like 9 times out of 10 trash. And it's not like it is trash, it just looks trash on me. So we'll see how that goes. So those will be coming soon. The 19th was again at H&M. However, this was for my husband, which is why I thought this one was for my husband, but actually this one was for him. And this was for some sweats that he had been wanting, and we saw him, he liked them, and I told him, you know what, I'm just gonna end up buying you those because we weren't gonna do gifts, but you know what, he deserves some gifts, so I bought him some. That is it for that day. And then finally, Friday, so last day I spent money literally like every day. But Friday, the last day I spent money, and I spent $5. And this $5 was at Chick-fil-A. I only spent $5 because I did have some rewards points, so I used some of that to pay for my meal. And that is all that we spent the money on this week. Let's go ahead and look at it. So definitely a bigger spend than the week before. I didn't end up writing them in there. I did write it here, but as you can see, I have 2 days written on that week. And this one is like literally every day. So I did not do good this time around. Oop, my little magnet fell off. Let me put that back on. Yeah, I didn't do very good this time around, but it was for the majority things that like were necessary. The only ones I would say were not necessary were the Chick-fil-A and the Panda. Like I said, I really did need new clothes, and as far as like the groceries and stuff, and my husband's birthday, I think that those were all like a necessity in my opinion. So what we're gonna do now is take out our cash envelope binders. So the most exciting part in my opinion. That was just the prep for it. So what I did is put these in different colors, and that's like the categories that I'll be taking them out of. So let's go ahead and open these. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the pink one. And we're just gonna start with all the ones that are in pink because that is going to be my personal. So I will not have any money left in here. So sad, there's $20 from my envelope. So let's see, we have 6 plus 27, so $33 is what we will be taking out of personal. So 20, and then I do have a buffer envelope for my spending in particular. So let's see, 33, what do we have in here? 25, 30, 35. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna go into my 100 envelope challenge and just exchange these for some ones. Okay, so we went ahead and did that. So let me just see. 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. And we only needed 33. So we're gonna put those $2 back in here and just put this money to the side. We'll end up putting it into our back to bank in just a second. So moving on, can you guys see that? So moving on to the next day, that is our blue category, which is groceries. So what we're going to be doing is taking it out of groceries, and that is 11 and 11, so $22 out of groceries. 20. Same thing. Okay, so I'm gonna take out 25 because I know I have the ones over here for it. And I needed 22, so I'm gonna take the 3 ones, go ahead and put that in groceries. I hope that made sense to you. So groceries now has 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3. So 43 left in groceries. The next category we're gonna be doing is the green one, which is eating out. And I do have a cash envelope for that, but I'm pretty sure I went over. So $16 between the two, and I have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, I did not go over. Okay, so let's see, $16. So 10, 15, 16. So what's left in my eating out is $1, $2, $3, $4. I really thought we cleaned that out, you guys, so I'm actually pretty happy about that. All right, so the next category we're going to be doing is, let's see here, the gift one. So we're gonna put this binder to the side because our gifts are in the blue binder. We may end up going back to the pink one. I think there might be another category in there. I'm just doing it in like chronological order. So the gifts is in this darker green. So it's $10 for the peach cobbler, $35 for the food, and $28 for the H&M. So let me do math really quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I use a calculator for that. So it ended up being $73 total for all of the gift items. So let's go ahead and pull out $73. 20, 40, 60, 70. Why? Let's see. Oh my God, you guys, you know what? I totally messed up because I paid $35 out of pocket for the food. So I really only had to take out the $10 for the peach cobbler and the $28 for the H&M. So hold up, let me do that again. Okay, so technically $38 is all that we need. And I am going to just put 40 and just take back the 1. Okay, so now gifts has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, $71 left. Guys, I'm sorry if this is a hot mess. I don't know what it is, but when I try to do like newer videos, things just like mess up. I feel like my cash stuffings go a lot smoother than this, but it's okay. Bear with me. We all make mistakes. Okay, so I do need to go back to the pink binder for the last thing we're going to be unstuffing. It is the $30 from the DMV. So obviously I don't have like a DMV folder. So what I'm going to do is go to my buffer that I have in here that I use for if I don't have a category for that or if I go over in another category. So I'm going to be taking the 30 out of my buffer. $20, $30. Oh, let me count it. So buffer now has 10, 15, 20, 21, 22. So $22 in buffer. And I'm just going to be updating these trackers after the video. So let's organize this money and count how much is going back to the bank. Okay, guys, in total this week we spent 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 120, 125, 130, 135, 140. So 140 plus the $35 for food. So 140. So 175 is how much I spent this week. A lot more than usual, but it was my husband's birthday week, so that is to be expected. We do have a couple dollars in here that you're like, what? How would you have money left if, you know? Why is this not opening? Okay, guys, I legit just spent like 10 minutes because this like wouldn't open. It like got off track and like completely sealed, and then I had to get it back on track. So I am just, like I said, it's not my week, you guys. I am going through it. Did I even count this? I don't remember. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. If I didn't, I will insert how much is there, but pretty sure I counted this. Anyways, what I was trying to say was that the reason that there is money here is my husband went to his dad's house. They ended up returning some bottles, and this is the money. He like bought himself some stuff. So there's actually only $2 left over. I guess one of my husband's dad's neighbors gave this to my son. So this will be a little extra payment that goes towards Gaby in my next cash stuffing. So this is all going to be the money that is in my back to bank envelope. However, we'll be using this to cash stuff and just taking less money out of my bank account in order to stuff. And that's what I do. I know a lot of people actually like physically put the money back and then take more money out to cash stuff, but I just split the difference. So that is what is in there. Do you guys want me to count? Why not? That's always fun. So let's see, this is going to be going towards our next cash stuffing. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 120, 125, 130, 135, 140, 150, 151, 152. So 152. So we'll have to take out 152 less than what we would have taken out whenever we get paid. Use some hand sani. I always wonder, like, are people like me? When I'm cash stuffing, I don't touch like anything else. And then like as soon as the video's done, I go and I wash my hands. I just put on some hand sanitizer so I can drink some coffee, which by the way, does not taste good, you guys. Going through it. The problem is I probably should just let it completely cool down before making it iced coffee, but it is what it is. So that is all I have for you guys today. Another hot mess of a video for the weekly check-ins. I'm going to keep doing these because I do like to track my expenses. And I know a lot of people, I got like freaking water on here. And I know like a lot of people are curious about what I'm spending my money on. Not necessarily me, but just like in general, curious about how people are spending their money and how they keep track of it and whatnot. So this is how I'm going to keep track of it, just keep myself accountable by making the videos. And hopefully that will also entice me to not spend so much. Because it's kind of embarrassing. I'm like, don't look, I spent money like every day. When I just made that cash stuffing video and I was like, you know what, I did really good. I'm not spending money. I'm trying to do that. And then this happens. But like I said, it was my husband's birthday week, so it was very much expected. And the rest of the stuff we kind of needed, minus the eating out. But you know what? It's been a week. Treat yourself. We'll be on track for next week, hopefully. Okay, thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you in my next video. Bye.